Set Ramirez. Blocked again. That's 3 straight points now for Ateneo.
Waligyawe gets the job done and the point for IEM.
Good blocking again from the Navy. Dayan Dante, set up job for Solis. He goes to zone 6.
Second set point saved by Santa Elena. Pangulabnan sets this one up. And in what could be one of the most highly anticipated matches here in the quarterfinals, as we are all set to witness a school-based team who have shown everybody that they could compete at a higher level. And of course, PGJC Navy Sea Lions standing in the way as we are set to witness perpetual Altas with a twice-to-beat advantage against the Navy. And we are, of course, ready to cover this one for all of you. Benji Santiago with Mosh Cruz. And of course, Mosh, what a day this has turned out to be. It seems like it was only yesterday when we started everything, and here we are already in the quarterfinals.
That is right, Benji. University of Perpetual Help started their campaign early in this conference and ended up with a 5-0 record. Now they have that twice-to-beat advantage against PGJC Navy, who lost against Santa Elena on their last game and ended up second spot in Pool D.
As we're going to be taking a look at what's going to be happening here. So Signal HD Spikers have already done the job of being in the semifinals. The Philippine Air Force Jet Spikers also, so there are still 2 remaining blank spaces there that needs to be filled. But who are those teams going to be?
Now for this match, kung sino yung manalo sa kanila, they are going up against Signal HD Spikers.
And Signal HD Spikers, from what I've heard earlier, they are actually able to get into the semifinals in just 3 sets. So it's not really going to be easy for the winner of this one, but of course they have to think of this match in particular, especially for Perpetual. They have a twice-a-beat advantage here. Well, for one thing, Perpetual Help, as what we have made mention, they have cruised their way somehow in the preliminaries, still unbeaten, still yet to taste defeat. What an accomplishment for them, Mosh.
Now for University of Perpetual Help, hindi rin madali yung pinagdaanan nila. They went up against PLDT, Hatcheron FEU, Philippine Army, San Sebastian, and CEU.
And previously, of course, they were able to beat PLDT to get to where they are right now. PGJC Navy Sea Lions, on the other hand, have actually been taken to the full route by Santa Elena Ballhammers, losing out in 5 sets, and here they are. They have to beat Perpetual twice to get into the semis. And of course, we're going to be taking a break. When we come back, quarterfinals action. Once again, Perpetual takes on the Navy when we come back.
Presenting our officials for this match. First referee, Romulo Reforzado, National Referee. Second referee, Joy De Imos, National Referee. Let's now meet the starting 6 from the University of Perpetual Help System Delta Altas. Let's start off with jersey number 5, Gabriel E.J. Casania. Number 7, Louis Ramirez. Number 12, Henry Malinis. Number 13, Roniel Rosales. Number 16, Jobert Almodiel. And number 19, Hero Austria. with liberos at number 4, Jeric Atentar, and number 14, Gilbert Balmores, with head coach, Mr. Sammy Akailar. Let's now meet the starters from the PGJC Navy Sea Lions. Let's start off with the team captain, jersey number 16, Apprentice Seaman Gregorio Dolor. At number 3, Apprentice Seaman Bonjamer Castel. Number 5, Apprentice Seaman Rilan Taneo. Number 9, Apprentice Seaman John Daniel Diwa. Number 15, Seaman Second Class Curl Rosete. And number 18, Apprentice Seaman Joven de la Vega. With liberos at number 8, Lieutenant Rod de Marukut, and number 13, Apprentice Seaman Jack Kalingking. And sitting in as head coach, PO 3rd Cecil Cruzada. This is the quarterfinals match for Group 3. Good luck to
We are
both
here at
teams.
Paco Arena. We are One Sports. Once again, Benji Santiago with Mosh Cruz. And here's the starters for the University Perpetual Health System, Altas. But of course, we're really expecting them to go all out here. They have a twice-to-beat advantage. And well, several of those starters for University Perpetual came out in double figures. And the starters here for the Philippine Navy, the PGJC Navy Sea Lions. Well, of course, we're expecting a whole lot more to happen here as we take a look at Robert Almodiel, Greg Dolor on the other side. Seems like we're already matching them up with one another. Haneo. And boy, is he always ready for PGJC Navy Sea Lions. Joven de la Vega seeing action as one of the starters here. Here we go. Quarterfinals. And a service error. Not exactly a very good start here for Perpetual, giving the first point to PGJC Navy.
You know, Benji, ang tagal inintay ng fans itong Perpetual Health because ang tagal ng break nila compared to the other teams. Now, mas marami silang time na to prepare for this quarterfinal round.
This is basically from what I have seen prior to the start while they were warming up. Over at the other side of PGJC Navy Sea Lions, they were stretching, they were doing the necessary warm-ups, the whole routine. On the other side of the court, the Perpetual team, actually, they made Paco Arena as a playground.
That's a different type of warm-up for them.
Right.
But the same result, nagja-jogging ka rin. Pero kasi sila naghahabulan. And I think that is because they want to set the mood, that jolly mood for them para gumana lalo yung laro nila.
It was a war that the Navy went through when they went up against Santa Elena, taking them the full route of that match, 5-setter. They lost out, so here they are facing Perpetual, again with that twice-to-beat advantage.
And for Philippine Navy, before that game against Santa Elena, 4-0 yung record nila. That was a make or break for them, and now they ended up in the second spot in Pool D. Kaya ngayon, kailangan lumaban sila dito sa Perpetual twice before they can go to the semifinals.
And usually in sports, a lot of them already been there, done that for me. Like they say, if you are still unbeaten, there's got to be pressure in trying to maintain that unbeaten record that you have. Now over at the other side, of course, for the Navy, tasting that defeat against Santa Elena Ball Hammers, I don't know. Most probably there's some sort of a redemption that they want to happen from their team.
Couple of service errors here early in this first set.
Daniel Rosales was able to come up with 15 in their last match, heading into this quarterfinals. It's Joven de la Vega. The dig was there, but not enough energy to lift the ball up. And a lead for Navy as of the moment, 4-3, as we take a look at Curl Rosete at the service area for the Navy. What a service for Rosete. But over at the other side, they were able to keep that ball in play. Taneo with this set for Joven de la Vega. Awareness. Perpetual. Almodiel
There was a net touch from Philippine Navy giving a point to Perpetual, but still that cross-court attack from Jobert Almudial was as good.
Yung mga humahawak ng bola, kulay yung uniform nila nitong Perpetual. Hindi ko malaman.
Same shade sila ng
Yes.
Mikasa.
Taneo, here comes the set. And John Diwa making that quick to get the point for Navy. 5-4 lead for PGJC Navy Sea Lions. Taking a look at this play.
A familiar play for Diwa on that one. Quick one, Union specialty dito ni Diwa.
But what a revelation Perpetual has turned out to be here in the competition. This is for Spikers' third 2019 Open Conference. We got the first set tied at 5 right now after that service error by Joven de la Vega. This is what I was talking about. Like, they could compete at a higher level. They're not intimidated at all.
Especially they are a title holder in NCAA, so they have that confidence even though they are going up against club teams here in Spikers Turf. And yung eagerness talaga nitong Perpetual makikita mo sa mga mata nila.
It's like a statement of what they want to show once the resumption of the NCAA happens again. And this is the champions.
That is an outside for Diwa and no blocker touch that one for Perpetual.
They started off with a service error. Now Perpetual is up by 2 points. They lead 7-5. Jobert Almudial earlier with an ace. Greg Dolor. Now we're expecting Greg Dolor to really exert a lot of effort here in trying to survive their stint here in the quarterfinals. They got to beat Perpetual twice.
Even though you have blockers with that kind of power from Dolor, cannot do anything about that anymore. Ang taas pa rin ng talbok ng bola from Casanya.
I mean, in some rallies, for instance, like this, Perpetual always would win the point. About that off speed, there you go.
As you said it, Benji, Almudial just dropping that ball in the hole of the court of Philippine Navy, seeing that easily.
8-6 going to this technical timeout. Perpetual Altas, twice the beat advantage they have. They lead against Navy.
Yung tao dito, AJ, yung gitna lang nilang malaki, okay? So dalawang spiker, ha? So always lagi merong magbaback row. Pag ganyang labanan, kailangan gagamit tayo ng back row, okay? Relax, huwag magmamadali, ha? Skill, kailangan naglalaro lang siya, okay? Go. Go.
Perpetual with a twice the beat advantage, leading by 2 against Navy here in the quarterfinals. All they need to do is win, and they will have that ticket to the semis. For the Navy, they will have to double the effort. They have to win this and win the next one.
We
It
already
will take a
have
longer route for them.
2 teams in the semifinals, so we are looking for 2 more here, Perpetual or PGJC Navy, or on the next game we have IEM against Santa Elena Ball Hammers.
That's what you were saying earlier. The winner of this one will meet Signal. We had an easy time earlier. 3-set victory.
A rotational error against PG. Oh, that was an early entry for Taneo. Gumalaw agad siya, hindi pa nakakaserve itong Perpetual.
Nevertheless, still in the error, an unforced error on the part of the Navy as they find themselves trailing by 4 points already. Regalo, good dig by Navy. We try again, Rosales. Dolor, loving that.
Solid block by Dolor. On that one, ang ganda nung balikan nila ng bola. Rosales, one-on-one against Dolor.
The athletic ability of Greg Delore to come up with that block. Asanya with that set for Rosales. It's Rosete. It's in!
Inside for Rosete, and Almogel was not in the right position to get that. Mali yung pag-sidestep ni Almogel. Look at that. And dun sa zone 1, nilagay ni Rosete yung bola.
And I love that wind up by Cole Rosete when he went up for it for that kill. 8 serving 10. Sanya with a set. A point off the block.
Austria off the block, celebrating on that one.
Austria managed to come up with 16 in the previous match. Back into preliminaries.
3 blockers up for Hero Austria.
Lead is 3 for Perpetual. Rosete going for it. They'll get the point. They went cross court with that attack.
Made sure that the blockers will get a touch of that attack.
One more time. Again, another great wind up. And hitting that one cross court. 9 serving 11. Taneo. Casanya with his set. Holds up Rosete with the dig. Here's the set from Taneo. And Rosete did not catch the line.
That is outside for Rosete that time. Too much power on that. Ang bilis din kasi nung pangyayari, so hindi na siya nakaatras for the approach.
Austria this time to serve for Perpetual, who leads by 3, 12-9 here in set number 1. Good serve. It's an ace. It is indeed very good.
Lumusot sa kamay ni Rosete. Gusto niya sanang set yung first ball.
Now that one went wide and out for Hero Austria.
The same target for Hero Austria, but different result.
2 aces here in the first set for Perpetual. Earlier delivered by Almodiel and then Hero Austria. Ponch Castel, too much power in that one.
PGJC Navy has been committing a couple of service errors here in this first set. Namimigay sila ng score dito sa Perpetual.
They got their backs against the wall. They're feeling the pressure. And it's showing here in set number 1. We're talking about PGJC Navy Sea Lions. Taneo, they gotta feel comfortable. But what a dig here by Perpetual in this rally. Taneo going to call Rosete with the off speed.
Very nice decision by Carl Rosete on that one. Nahawakan pa ni Malinis yung bola. And nag-freeze na lang itong defense ng Perpetual.
Well, it's not power all the time, according to Carl Rosete, as he gets that point for the Navy.
What a powerful
Yes.
serve.
But what a dig for Perpetual. But of course, nevertheless, in this play, the point will go the way of Navy.
Solid block as well for PGJC Navy, and no one was home for Perpetual.
Rosete wanting everything that he's doing well here in the first set to rub off also on his teammates. Another power serve here by Rosete. But that one goes out.
Hirap talaga tansyahin kapag ganun yung service mo.
Now or never for PGJC Navy Sea Lions. Here comes Joven de la Vega.
What an attack from Joven de la Vega. Ang ganda nung angulo niya.
preventing Perpetual from getting into another technical timeout and still maintaining the lead. They got to settle down somehow. Navy here in the first set. Casanya, Almodiel. Casanya once again to Almodiel.
That activated net defense of PGJC Navy has been working out for them. Kahit nilakasan na ni Jobert Almodiel yung palo niya, na-block pa rin nila and went inside their court.
Navy just down by one. Couple of points, paving the way for them to get closer here. Maybe to tie it all up. De La Vega. Oh, bitin! Nauna yung lundag sa talon or talon sa lundag. However, 15-0.
Nauna na si Ramirez dun sa pwesto niya. Wala pa yung bola and I think akala niya combination yung play. Aabutin sana niya but no one was there behind him.
They get a timeout here. Let's listen in.
Dito ka ha. Hindi siya. Dito si Jobert, di ba? Jobert, dito ka porsyento ka. Tapos dami ka ng gitna dito. Dito ha. Nangyayari, wala tayong coverage. Pag may mapalo sa atin, huwag tayo masyado magtiwala doon sa spiker. Kailangan suportahan lagi sila. Okay? So, ganun pa rin siya.
15-all. Set number one. This is indeed the quarterfinals. Joven De La Vega making a lot of things happen for his team here. Earlier they were playing catch up. Now for the lead. Here he goes. Casanya with his set. This time Ramirez made sure about it. He would go for the kill.
Very nice decision by Ramirez to get that ball and kill it.
Perpetual, 16-15 lead. Another technical timeout. We're taking a break.
Malalaki natin sa harapan. Pero still, gagamit ka pa rin ng likod. Okay? So, hindi siya nagbabago. Dapat tuloy-tuloy siya. Huwag niyong intindihin yung mga games natin ng ganito. Kaya natin yan.
Once again, welcome as you're watching, of course, on One Sports, the quarterfinals here on Spikers Turf 2019 Open Conference. Perpetual, number one at the end of their preliminaries in their group, having a twice-to-beat advantage, and they're going up against the PGJC Navy Sea Lions, who have to win 2 times to get into the semifinals. And what a close match we're having right now. Joven De La Vega just tying it all up once again.
A powerful attack from Joven De La Vega. No one can stop that now.
An opportunity to take the lead here for the Sea Lions. John Diwa serving. Quick awareness on the part of Perpetual. Look at them. Like they're covering every area, but not that time around. Navy taking over the lead here. Nothing much that Hero Austria could do something with that one.
Very well read by PGJC Navy on that attack from Austria. Basang-basa nila kung paano pumalo itong Perpetual.
Regalo, the joust. Ball is locked in play. And Navy with a 2-point lead this time around.
Navy now is getting the momentum in this game, and Perpetual, they need to relax just one stop para bumalik sila dun sa galaw nila.
They sort of lost their momentum. The Navy taking advantage, exploiting the situation. John Diwa. Service error. 17 serving 18 right now. Luis Ramirez. Perpetual down by just a point. They're in the first frame. Today with a back set. Going to Ponch Castel.
Of course, that running attack from Castel. Kapag talaga na timingan niya yun and putting that speed on that attack, look at that. No one from Perpetual was able to get that.
Helpless Hero Austria trying to block that kill from Ponch Castel. 19 serving 17 here. Greg Dolor. Austria wanting to go cross court. Getting the point. Net touch going to be called against Navy.
But still, a good attack from Hero Austria. Look at that, Kalingking was there. Either way, point talaga ng Perpetual yung nangyari because there was a net touch violation from PGJC Navy.
The shape of things to come. And this is just set number 1.
This is going to be a long game for us.
Emoshku sanina. Taneo with a set. Carl Rosetta getting the line, getting the point.
Rosete above the blockers of Perpetual help. Malinis and Rosales were there, but Rosete rising above them. Let's take a look at that one again. Ibabaw na ibabaw doon si Carl Rosete.
Not exactly in the right position was Balmores the libero for Perpetual that time around as Taneo serves. They get a 2-point lead. That ball goes out. Hinayang na hinayang.
Once again, the service errors of PGJC Navy. I couldn't count that anymore.
Hero Austria is back at the service area. Trying to tie the count once more by the service error.
Kasi when you're in this level, quarterfinals na Benji, the pressure is really there. Even though you have that twice to beat advantage, of course, you are a bit excited to get that win.
Pretty obvious, both of these teams feeling the pressure. Casanya, a quick set here, ball kept alive by Navy. Casanya once again. At least the blocks are working out pretty well here for Navy.
And I think that was an overset for Almudiel kasi ginawa na lang ng paraan masyado yung naka-forward yung set ni Casanya on that one.
This is the biggest lead for Navy here in set number 1. Ponch Castel with a service. Easy just tip over.
Henry Malines, a good decision seeing that hole in the court of PGJC Navy. And the Navy was anticipating a powerful attack from Henry.
Thinking players here for Perpetual. Oh, it's coming up with some surprises. 20 serving 22. Over received. Casanya and Ramirez getting that point for Perpetual.
Perpetual needed that score from that attack to boost their confidence here at this point.
Navy calls this timeout. Let's listen in.
Kaya yung ano yung nasa likod.
Close, and this is just set number 1. I mean, you start the match, the energy is there, but of course the whole realization of the pressure being on. Navy up against a team with a twice to beat advantage. Salas with that good service. Oh, naging regalo. But don't look now. But we get a tied set once again here.
Jobert Almudiel receiving that happily. Very well read. Good timing as well.
Chance to get the lead back for Perpetual. King. Taneo. Easy over. Joven de la Vega. That's a turned out. He made the right decision. He went cross court.
That was not the most powerful attack from Joven de la Vega. Pero yung technique talaga niya, hindi rin in-expect nitong Perpetual.
A chance to get them into set point here. Cole Rosette at the service area. Comes another power serve. Casanya with this set. Great dig. Almudiel!
Wow! Jobert Almudiel, ang dikit ng bola sa net. But look at that attack from him.
He's got the height, he's got the power. Look at him. Cross court. Sa basketball, may sinasabi takbong mayaman eh. I don't know how you call it in volleyball.
Kinos din dito ni Jobert yung bewang niya sa kabilang court.
Tied at 23. Tie contest. Joven de la Vega tosses it up. Taneo back to Joven de la Vega. Did not get the line. That's out. Let's see. There's still some confusion with regards to the call here. So the first referee will have to talk to the linesman.
Need some clarification here from the linesman if the Perpetual helped touch that attack from Joven de la Vega, or is it going to be outside?
However this turns out, this is crucial actually for both teams.
Especially at this point, 23 all in this first set.
One of them will get into set point for one thing. There was already that early celebration for Perpetual, thinking they have managed to get themselves into set point. Now a very important decision from our first referee. It would go Perpetual.
Attack error for Joven de la Vega on that one.
Set point. Perpetual. Kenry Malinis serving for the set. King. Greg Dolor going cross court. It went out. Perpetual takes the first set here.
Very
a tight
nice
contest.
Very nice decision by Jobert Almudiel. Naiwasan na lang yung bola from Dolor because that is too wide, too much angle on that attack. Good start for Perpetual help in this set, pero naka-adjust mabuting Navy. But they ended up doing well here. I am talking about Perpetual help.
26 action-packed first set minutes. 25-23 Perpetual. Welcome back. This is Paco Arena. Was that a sleepy set number 1?
Nag-break kasi tayo, so naghihintay siya ng action here in this game.
They poured out all of the excitement back in the first set, and of course Perpetual winning that one 25-23 in 26 action-packed minutes. All of the excitement. This is the quarterfinals, folks. And we are One Sports covering this one for you. Look at these numbers, Mosh.
What a first set in this game. 12 attacks for PGJC Navy and only 9 for Perpetual. But look at the errors. PGJC Navy committing 13 big errors in the first set. Yun yung sinasabi natin na yung service errors nila and unforced errors against Perpetual. Now Perpetual minimizing their errors. That is their advantage here in this game. Na kaya nila yung gawin because of how they think of that they are here. They topped in their pool and twice to beat advantage nila. So ang pressure nandito sa PGJC Navy.
Yes, exactly what they have done after taking the first set. PGJC Navy Sea Lions. The question is how to handle the pressure, how to be able to come back here. But the first point of the second set will go the way of Perpetual.
Rosales just dropping that ball over and PGJC Navy just froze on that one.
Basically, from what we have seen, Casañas is actually outplaying Taneo. That's what happened back in the first frame.
Ang ganda ng distribution ng bola dito ni EJ Casaña on his attackers. Hindi niya pinapagod yung isa lang, and plus hindi rin nila mabasa for PGJC Navy kasi iba't iba yung pumapalo for Perpetual.
Bonge Castel serving, getting an ace!
Castel with the help of the net slowed down that ball kaya hindi naabutan ni Hero Austria.
The first ace for Navy in this match. Perpetual had 2 back in the first frame. Almodiel. It's a combination play. Almodiel was right there for the push. And then Joven de la Vega getting the point for Navy off the block.
Hindi pa nila nababasa kung paano depensahan itong palo ni Joven de la Vega. Ang taas pa ng percentage ni Joven in this game. Kahit paanong palo ginagawa niya, angle, cross court.
Yeah, if you're going to be taking a look at these two teams, man for man, most probably Navy had the advantage. They got Dolor, Rosete played well back in the first set, and of course Joven de la Vega.
Second point for that drop ball for Perpetual help.
Daniel Rosales serving. 1-0 lead here for Perpetual. Remember, they have a twice to beat advantage. Austria tosses it up. But somehow,
that was
Henry Malini is finding himself over at the other side of the court. Excuse me.
Unfortunate one for Perpetual because that one was actually a good one-hand set for EJ Casaña.
It's called Rosete, but he serves it right into the net.
That was just too low for call Rosete.
Three serving 4, second set. Henry Malines with an opportunity for a tie. Went cross court with that service.
Too much angle on that serve, and pagkapahalo pa lang niya, tumingin agad siya kay Coach Sammy.
Navy up by 2. Joven de la Vega. As they try to cushion this 2-point lead that they have right now. Good service by de la Vega. Comes Casaña again with a set, and Almodiel going long with that attack.
That was a mishit by Almodiel. Nasa baba siya ng bola nung pinalo niya because buka din kasi yung set dito for Jovert on that one.
Six-3 lead for Navy. This is the second set. De la Vega with an ace.
Noted service from Joven de la Vega, and though the defense was there for Perpetual Help, Atenaro rather, but it was just too powerful.
So 2 aces here in set number 2 for Navy. 7-3 lead. Navy, De La Vega. It caught the line. How about that? Back-to-back aces. And ace number 3 for Navy. All happening here in the second set as they lead by 5 points against Perpetual going into this technical timeout. We'll be back. All right, once again, this is the quarterfinals and the semifinals. Signal HD Spikers have already gained entry into that one, and so is the Philippine Air Force Jet Spikers. 2 more blank spaces in the semis. That means 2 more teams needing to get some wins here in the quarterfinals. And it's going to be more and more interesting for Spikers Surf 2019 Open Conference. And Navy, wow, as they lead by this much, 6 points, largest so far in this match to be enjoyed by any of these 2 teams. And Navy wanting to make a great comeback after losing the first set, 23-25 to Perpetual.
Knowing Philippine Navy, kaya nila talagang baligtarin yung pangyayari if they really want to. Now they are doing it. Ang ganda na ng ginagalaw nila, and for Perpetual, nawawala sila sa pwesto. Kaya ganito yung naging score natin even though they won that first set. Now another score for Philippine Navy.
The son, Greg Dolor, getting into the act. The deficit is now 7. Perpetual. They're beginning to be unsure and feeling the pressure. They might have taken the first set 25-23, but it's a totally different story and a totally different Navy that we're seeing here in the second frame. Service error by Joven de la Vega.
You can't afford to have that service error, especially ang dami na niyang score na nabigay dito sa PGJC Navy because of his powerful serves.
As they say, some good things will just have to end somehow. Let's see, Taneo with this set for Greg Dolor.
Cross-court attack by Dolor and a clear path for him. And that was a net touch violation by Perpetual Help. But still, that score will go to PGJC Navy.
There are things that they need to talk about for Perpetual. Let's listen in.
Pinabayaan nyo, lumayo ang score, di ba? Hindi yan ba? Ngayon, para umayos yan, pasahan natin muna. Importante kasi ang pasa, di ba? Tapos magkokombinasyon. Di pumapalo, coverage. Ulitin ko ha, huwag kayong kampante. Pag nakascore ang kalaban ng isa, dapat bawiin natin ang 3, 4. Maliwanag, o. Kalimutan yan, kalimutan.
Well, it could be a case of overconfidence after they took the first set. Of course, they have a twice-to-beat advantage. Everything going the way here of Perpetual, actually getting into the quarterfinals. But right now, PGJC Navy Sea Lions is telling a different story here in the second frame.
We are seeing a different energy level from Perpetual. Kanina, ang taas nung first set. But now, yun nga yung sabi ni Coach Sammy na huwag kayong magkampante because nag-relax itong Perpetual, and PGJC Navy is too eager to win in this game. Nag-a-adjust sila mabuti on how Perpetual is playing.
They need to win twice in order to gain entry into the semifinals. Navy taking it one match at a time. Or at least in this particular match, one set at a time. They lost the first one. They have this big lead here in the second set. Things are looking up for Navy. They go to Greg Delore. And who can stop him over at the other side of that net?
With that kind of attack from Dolores, speedy attack with power, perfect timing, ang hirap talaga kunin. And now for Perpetual, nahihirapan sila kumuha ng first ball, kaya hindi sila nakaka-atake. No setup for them.
Great angled attack by Greg Delore. Now they got a 9-point lead here in the second frame. May regalo pa.
That there was a net touch from Dolor, but Almudiel over reception on that one. Swerte lang sila nahawakan ni Dolor out of excitement yung net.
So a lucky break here for Perpetual as we take a look at Louis Ramirez serving. 5 serving 13. Taneo with a set for Castel, Kalingking. Now they go back to Greg Delore.
Dolor, a very high percentage when he is in front. Hindi pa nakakapag-adjust itong blockers ng Perpetual. Masyado pang malaki yung gap between them to block the attacks of Dolor.
This big advantage of Navy. A 9-point lead against Perpetual. And an ace! 4 aces for Navy in this match. And for the Navy, getting those aces only here in the second set.
Binaligtad nila kanina service errors yung marami sa kanila. Now service aces for PGJC Navy.
10-point advantage for Navy. Delore with that dig, and nobody was there to help him out to get the ball over.
Perpetual, they need to reset here at this point of the set. They only scored 6 and PGJC Navy nasa 15 na.
Well, a little hold off for Perpetual here. 6 serving 15. EJ Casanya serving. Rosete. Net touch called against Perpetual. Now for the Navy, when things are falling into place over at the other side, things are falling apart. Perpetual, technical timeout. A 10-point lead for Navy as they try to even it up in this match.
Totonay ko na to, pasok ka na. Yung cross doon na, Jack. Jack, yung cross doon na, yung 5 nila doon. Kasi malakas na yung blocking natin dito. Ha? Tuloy nyo lang, tuloy lang, tuloy.
Enjoy pa tayo guys, enjoy pa. Layo niyo pa. Hey, Nabi!
All right, welcome back. We continue with our coverage of the quarterfinals. What's happening here? It's, of course, a battle between two teams. Perpetual with a twice-to-beat advantage, still to taste defeat, while PGJC Navy Sea Lions backs against the wall. They lost the first set, but what a comeback they have managed to do here in the second frame. They have a 10-point advantage. Taneo serves a good one. Almudiel with that dig, and right now, the point will go the way of Perpetual.
Rosales with that running attack. Yun yung kailangan ng Perpetual. A good first ball. And then EJ Casanya to set up his attackers. And look at that execution.
Serving team captain Rizwan Mohali.
Rizwan Mohali, the team captain for Perpetual. There's Joven de la Vega. Not Mistura ang regalo. But Bonch Castel, think. Oh, scored for a lifting violation.
Masyadong matagal yung bola sa kamay dito ni Castel on
Parang
that one.
slam kasi gusto gawin eh.
Nawakan niya talaga.
Tough break for Navy that time. Mohali serves another good one here. Rosette and Ataneo, they're trying to be quick about it. Ponch Castel, but the point will still go the way of Perpetual.
Single block by Rosales. And that one, a clear one as well. Perfect timing for him. Very well read.
The thing about Ponch Castel, when he lost that opportunity for them to get the score earlier, he wanted to take it back quickly. And it backfired. Mohali with another good service. Saneo, just back set. To Cole Rosette.
Ang hirap talaga kunin itong palo ni Cole Rosette kasi sobrang bilis nung palo niya even though he has blockers. At dalawa pero late na kasing blockers niya.
17 serving 9. Casanya with this set for Almodiel.
That is in for Jobert Almodiel, a cross-court attack.
Look at this. Perfect timing.
Just one blocker up for him. And that gesture, yun yung iniintay nitong volleyball fans dito sa Perpetual.
Joven de la Vega, nice dig by Rosales. Here's Almodiel. Wow, napaganda.
Oh. Ginawa na lang niya ng paraan and opting for that off-speed attack instead of ibalik na lang dito sa PGJC Navy, and he got that score.
They're climbing back. They're just down by 6. Perpetual. Let's listen in to the Navy.
Soccer natin dapat marunong magbasa. Wala nang doon sa down the line, wala nang haba, kundi kalat na yung play nila. So kailangan magbasa sa blockings. Doon pa lang sa blockings, blockingan na natin.
Turo-turo silang yan, turo-turo.
Ha? Go tayo, go tayo, go tayo. Shift tayo, nawala yung ano nyo.
Layo na yan,
Atin na yan, atin na yan, no? Tara ha. Tapos muna tayo. Tayo, tama.
Side out agad natin.
Side out lang sa
Two quality teams. And of course, the quality of this match, what we're watching here. Perpetual down by 6 as of the moment. Their ability to come back, we need to see more. With a service error like that, it's not going to help their cause here in the second frame.
Too wide for Daniel Rosales. They need to be careful on those unforced errors for Perpetual right now kasi umahabol nung lang sila in this second set and malapit na sa 20-point mark itong PGJC Navy.
7 points already for Cole Rosette. Bowie naman with another point that goes Perpetual this time around.
Very nice setup by EJ Casanya. One hand set. Look at that. And Ramirez with that attack.
Going over 2 blockers. 12 serving 18. Look at Strike Dolor, the windup, the power is there. He was blocked. Comes to play once more. Nice sig, Perpetual. Almodiel got blocked.
Triple block for Almodiel, De La Vega, Dolor, and Diwa were there for that attack from Almodiel, and hindi mo na talaga kayang lusutan yung ganyang blocking.
The wall is too tall and too wide for Jobert Almodiel that time around. Joven De La Vega. And he serves up another ace.
Again with that powerful service from Joven De La Vega. Dito sila nakalamang here in the second set kanina, Benji, and he's doing that one more time.
5 aces for the Navy here in the second set. 3 of them coming from this guy. Was just about to serve again, Joven De La Vega. Serves another good one. Casanya, Almodiel can't go over the blockers. Almodiel will try again. Too late for that pancake save.
Second time around, and Almodiel was able to get that. Pinadaan na lang niya sa blockers and no coverage for PGJC Navy. Tatlo pa rin yung tumalon for Jobert Almodiel. The libero was too late, Kalingking.
Regalo, Mohali getting the point for Perpetual.
It's very nice nice to see how Perpetual is fighting in this set. Ang dami nilang hinahabol and still their mentality is there. Now for PGJC Navy, they need to pull away to get this second set.
Serving for Perpetual.
8 points for Jobert Almodiel. Makalma. Net touch called. Nevertheless, Greg Dolor wanting to emphasize the thing about it. That kill that he made. Try and stop me if you can.
Most of the time, kapag si Dolor yung pumapalo na net violation itong Perpetual help because gusto talaga nila ma-block, they tend to go forward dun sa net.
It's a joust. Dolor going for it again. Balmores helpless to try and stop that. 3 points away from tying it all up for the Navy. Let's listen in to this timeout by Perpetual.
Okay, now, tandaan nyo, galing ang bola sa malayo, babasahan mo. Babasahin nyo, i-anticipate nyo sa'yo ang bola. Top spin, hindi nyo makuha. Easy yung top spin kaysa sa float. Dapat kayo, wala kayo dapat naramdaman niya. Maglalaro ka lang. Pakikita mo lang natin yung galing natin. Smile, smile. Ngiti lang. Wait, dikit natin yan, no? Kailangan lumaki ang ito. Matikit na.
Well, for Perpetual, the deficit is 8. And Coach Sammy wanting to... Something's to happen for them to keep it close.
Because you can see na hindi na nag-enjoy etong players niya inside the court and he doesn't want that. Gusto niya nag-enjoy yung players niya so they can move freely.
Bernadette Hardel. Ngiti lang ulit. Makalma with a set. Going to Dolor.
That is
This
out
is the line.
for Dolor and hindi nahawakan ng blocker nitong Perpetual.
A halt to the march of Navy to take the second set. Maybe just temporary here. Ramirez serves a good one here. Here comes Greg Dolor again. Throwing cross court, finding a big hole right there in the middle.
Through the hands of the blockers of Perpetual. Rosales and Mohali were there pero pinalusot niya. There is still the gap here between the blockers of Perpetual na hindi nila makuha-kuha yung palo nito ni Dolor.
One thing that was pretty obvious that happened here in this second set is that the Navy was in full control. It was actually Perpetual who were just adjusting to them. The deficit is 7. If there's anybody who could make a big comeback, well, Perpetual could most probably do that, but not that way. Service error by Casanya. And now set point for the Navy.
Not the right time to commit a service error.
The disappearance of the smiles on their faces, and Joven de la Vega is back for the Navy to try to finish up Perpetual here in the second set to tie it all up. Sort of a confidence booster here for Navy. I think sometimes a double-digit lead. And the 5 aces they were able to register here in the second frame. That's something else. Here we got a rally going on.
That ball will go in according to the linesman. And this set will go to PGJC Navy with that attack. What a comeback for PGJC Navy. Nag-iba yung laro bigla nitong team na to and as well as Perpetual help. Kung gaano kaganda yung nilaro ng Perpetual. In the second set, they just froze and parang di nila alam kung ano yung gagawin nila with the attacks and defense of PGJC Navy.
What a complete turnaround that happened here in the second frame. And we are all tied up in this match, 1 set apiece, with the Navy taking the second one, 25-16 in 23 minutes. We'll be right back with more. Well, what do you know? They are in the quarterfinals for a big reason. The ability to make a complete turnaround of the match, tying it all up. PGJC Navy in 23 minutes, 25-16, one set apiece now, Mosh.
Very obvious yung difference here in the second set. 13 attacks and 5 service aces for PGJC Navy na hindi nila yung nagawa in the first set. Now, the numbers of University of Perpetual Help very low. 9-1-0, and even though konti lang yung errors nila, pero hindi kasi sila nakaka-counter-attack dito sa PGJC Navy. Of course, Greg Dolor now has 9 attacks, 2 blocks, and 1 ace. What a performance for him by far.
But of course, it's not just going to be him. There was also that help from Joven de la Vega. Cole Rosette was also kind of getting into the act here. And of course, Taneo played better as compared to what happened in the first set. So a good setup job that he was doing. And now, one set apiece as we enter set number 3. Are you in? If we're going to be having a long grind, it better be. Quarterfinals. Kumbaga, level up na.
Ibang level na to. Wala na tayo sa preliminary round. Especially for PGJC Navy, they have this one chance to extend their journey here in this conference.
For EJ Casanya, he's having some problems trying to get those serves in. It's been happening for him since the start of this match. Relan Taneo with a running serve. Casanya setting this one up for Hero Austria.
Now, that was a good play by Hero Austria, rather. Hindi masyado kasi nakakahawak ng bola itong si Hero Austria, especially in the second set.
They're kind of quiet. Another service error.
Too much height on that serve from Hero Austria, and his teammate shaking him up. Wake up! Yun yung sinasabi ng teammate niya sa kanya, because this is not how he plays talaga.
Monch Castel serves. Perpetual get the point back.
Good one from Rosales, though the blockers were there for PGJC Navy. Their floor defense was not ready for that.
Tied at 2. One set apiece, tied in the match, these two teams. And it's turned out to be an ace here for Roniel Rosales.
Good try by Taneo, still a pancake, but just 1 second late for him.
3 attacks, 2 blocks, and an ace. The third ace, actually, for Perpetual in this match. Taneo, Joven de la Vega on cross court. Here comes Henry Malides.
Henry through the hands of the blockers, Rosetta and Diwa of PGJC Navy. Now, ibang energy na naman ang pinapakita nitong Perpetual in this third set. Oh!
Again, with the help of the net. 2 aces here for Roniel Rosales.
Very dangerous serve for Rosales. Hindi mo alam kung kukunin mo or titignan mo na lang.
Mahirap eh. Kasi sumasabit sa net eh.
And that one more time for Roniel Rosales, and inside. And no one was there for PGJC Navy.
All you got to do is smile, and things are just going to go your way.
That time, sobrang baba na yung bato ni Rosales. That went straight to the net.
Nevertheless, Perpetual with a 6-3 lead here. Girl Rosette has been playing his heart out here along with Greg Dolor and Joven de la Vega for the Navy. As Louis Ramirez right there in the middle.
Better reception for Perpetual and setup for Ramirez on that one. Ang bilis ng palo, kaya kahit may blockers at ang PGJC Navy, lumusot pa rin yung atake ni Ramirez.
7 serving 3. Kenry Malinis. It's time to serve. Taneo with a set. Gusto niyo ba pabilisan? John Diwa. Sure, no problem.
A rocket for Diwa on that attack. Masyadong mabilis. Hindi na nakagalaw yung Perpetual.
And this is what I was talking about at the top of the coverage. Truly one of the most anticipated matches here in the quarterfinals. These two teams facing each other.
Because if we look at the level, the competition level, you know, their skills,
Yep.
halos pareho lang itong PGJC and Perpetual. Look at that combination play from PGJC Navy.
And it was responsible for that point again. Mr. Unstoppable, Greg Dolor for the Navy.
Diwa talagang sinabayan siya ng blocker na itong Perpetual. Kaya that was so open for Greg Dolor.
5 serving 7. And La Vega apologizes. Technical timeout here in set number 3. 8-5, the lead, Perpetual. We'll be right back.
Now, hoy, tinan nyo, nag-practice tayo ng nag-beat tsaka sumisingit. Hindi nasusundan ni Jobber. Tinitingnan mo dapat ang tao. Pag sila umatake, ready tayo lagi. Okay? So, hayaan nyo na yon. Lamang tayo, pero kailangan diretso pa natin yan. Sila mag-service. Sila. Sound mind, sound body. Mauna to. Sige, tira. Gawa mo na, bago
Like Coach Sammy, it's like telling his boys earlier on, sound mind, sound body. Talagang pang-eskwela pa lang, ano? Suppose probably what you're going to be telling your kids pretty soon, Mosh.
That is right, Benji.
Early to bed, early to rise. Haling King. Going to Dolor. Good dig by Malinis. Here comes Austria.
There was a touch from the blockers of PGJC Navy. And that point will go to Perpetual.
John Diwa cannot deny it anymore. Not the reaction, but just a smile. Guilty. A 4-point lead for Perpetual. 9 serving 5. Almodiel with a nice service. Taneo. De La Vega trying to smash it, but it went right into the net.
That was too low for Joven De La Vega. Hindi rin siya nakapag-approach ng maayos to get that attack.
Just when we thought the confidence builder, the big lead that the Navy had back in the second set would actually carry through all the way here to set number 3, but Perpetual has come alive once again. They regrouped. And they're back in their deadly form with the 10-6 lead here. Somehow, John Diwa could try to close the gap. Kenry Malinis. Taneo. Going Bonch Castel. Here comes CJ Casanya. Kenry Malinis toss it over. Simply lang.
Henry with that tactic. Kanina pa niya yung nagagawa yung drop balls dito against PGJC Navy. Once again, getting that point out of that drop.
5-point advantage for Perpetual. We're all tied up in this match. 1 set apiece, folks. That was long.
Too much power on that serve from Ramirez.
Greg Dolor realizing the importance of this match. Basically survival for them. Can't afford to lose, now or never.
Oh, another wide serve for PGJC Navy.
Now, EJ Casanya having some problems with his service. There you go once again. He just can't get anything to go over or get it in.
Hindi pa niya nakukuha yung service niya in this game.
Eight serving 12. This time it's Relantaneo, the counterpart of EJ Casanya. Almodiel, Casanya. Well, at least he's setting up his teammates very well here. It's Roniel Rosales getting the point for Perpetual.
Quick one by Rosales. Literally, yung height ng bola na yun, look at that, ang baba ng set ni EJ Casanya, but that is really what Rosales wanted.
Let's see Austria with that serve. Kalingking. Let's go in and attack. Ooh.
Drop ball by Rosetta was good. Rosales was there, pero nandun siya sa ibang angulo and hinabol na lang niya.
That's the case here. It's like a battle of two teams who have actually executed some of those drop balls, a lot of them in this match.
Off the block, one more time for Rosales.
John Diwa wanting to stop that. And after hitting him, went out. 5-point lead for Perpetual. Jacqueline King. Gonna be quick about it. John Diwa.
That was a good play by PGJC Navy. Diwa. Bigla na lang tumalon for that one.
Gave away the point earlier, quickly taking it back right away. 10 serving 14. There's a combination play. Well anticipated. Almodiel.
That will go out for Jobert Almodiel. He was targeting zone 1 of PGJC Navy, but to no avail.
Navy has managed to get themselves to just within 3 right now here in set number 3. Well, they were able to get it over courtesy of Kenry Malinas. There's the combination play. Taneo tosses it up. Austria with the dig. Almodiel going for it. Here comes Malinis. Nabasa na. The Navy. Almodiel, power was there, but can't get it over. Point will go the way of Navy.
Again, with a solid net defense of PGJC Navy, sinasaruduhan nila yung attackers nitong Perpetual.
Perpetual losing some steam here, Coach Sammy. Let's listen to him.
Okay. Yan siya, oh. Para mabago ba? Hindi pwedeng ganyang diskarte natin. Okay, nandito yung kaya pula yan, ha. So maganyan, kaya mo sumingit yung isa rito. Magporsyento ka rito. Kasi binabantayan yung doon natin, eh. Kung nakafocus sila, pag tumas ng bola, 3 kagad ng why. Alam nila kung saan mo ibibigay, eh. So nababasa yung set play mo. So baguhin mo ngayon. Ha? Pag pumangit ang bola, bigay ka sa likod. Go, go. Babawal.
14-12, Perpetual. For a while, when they started set number 3, it was like a lot of things are really going to be going their way. But Navy have found some answers. Look at this block story, 8-2 in favor of Navy. Uh-oh. Double contact violation. And of course, Coach Sammy was talking to Casanya earlier during the huddle. And now Navy with an opportunity to tie it all up. It seems like momentum is going their way. Nagigil.
May kasama ng gigil na mga score again on that service line.
Perpetual still with the lead here. Kenry Malinis could take them into another technical timeout with the lead. Kaling King, now Taneo, gets the combination, Joven de la Vega.
off the block, getting that point for PGJC Navy. Blockers were up there for him. Pinahawak na sa blockers, pero the power was there. Kaya ang taas pa rin ang talsik ng bola. Now, Perpetual, hindi na nila tinakbo yun.
Aljo Agustin Sereno is in. Joven de la Vega. His numbers, look at that. 11 points already for Joven de la Vega. Miras was right there. Let's see. Point will go the way of Perpetual.
Very nice adjustment for Perpetual because at the last timeout, sabi ni Coach sa amin na nababasa na kayo ng PGJC Navy. No, a good one on that play.
Tidying down some rally here by PGJC Navy. 16-14. Perpetual with the lead.
Tapon lang ng set natin, ha? Okay, now, lamang tayo pero okay kampante dyan. Ha? So pag ang bola na sa kanila, bantay sa block. Lumusot, natural kunin natin. Maliwanag ba? Tapos yung laro natin, natural lang. Simple na game lang.
Well, this match is really turning out to be what we expected to happen between these two teams. Perpetual, twice the beat advantage. Still unbeaten so far, their campaign here for Spikers Turf 2019 Open Conference. Greg Dolor really went up for it. With a good take by Perpetual. And this time around, PGJC Navy Sea Lions. Yes, in survival mode. Trying to win this one and live to play another day.
On that play, nawala sa timing ito si Hero Austria kasi galing pa sa malayo yung set niya. That's why it went straight to the net.
And now Cecil, was that push? Perpetual, did they get this one over? No, they could not.
PGJC Navy with that defense, net and floor, really working out for them in this set.
Deadlock at 16. One set apiece. Third frame. Diwa went wide with that service.
Almudiel was there to check if that is going to go in or out.
It's Louis Ramirez with that service. Taneo. Launch Castel wanting to be quick about it. And he got blocked.
According to our first referee, that ball did not cross or did not even touch the blockers of Perpetual. Ayun, dumiretso lang sa net, nag-bounce off sa net on that tape. Ayun, walang hawak dito for Rosares.
The joust. Here comes Greg Delor. Oh, that ball is still up.
What happened there?
I don't know exactly how Louis Ramirez was able to. I don't know. Was that a legit
That was a
dig?
kick. That
was a kick or what? Here. You might as well see it one more time. Almost impossible.
Oh,
Yes.
hindi ko pa rin nakita kung ano ginawa dito ni Ramirez.
However, the point will go the way of Perpetual. And it's a timeout. Let's listen in.
Kailangan nating lumamang sa kanila kasi yung sa kanila ha? Unahan na natin. Kailangan nating makauna kahit ano pang call nila yan. Unahan lang natin, bahala.
Hey, Navi!
And sometimes in this kind of a match, two quality teams battling it out. There are certain things that could happen. You got to see it to believe it. Well, you gotta see it first.
And dinouble check namin ni Benji, that was a kick pala
Yeah,
from
oo.
Ramirez. Pinangkuha niya yung paa niya and a good ball. And there was a net touch from Rosales. That one very clear.
Hindi pa naman tapos. Because the most important thing here is who's going to be taking the lead again in this match. Perpetual, 2-point advantage. But Greg Galore, you know what he can do, even from that service area. Almodiel. Oh, a miss hit by Austria.
Hero Austria, hindi pa niya nakukuha yung rhythm niya, yung kung paano siya naglalaro. I think the pressure is getting into him.
Serving team captain Greg Galore.
The chance to tie it all up. Ciso. That touch called against Navy.
But still, that was a good attack by Serrano.
Ito na naman. EJ Casanya. Wala pa yata na ipasok na serve. Finally!
Ayan, Benji, napasok.
Rosete.
Oh, that point
Oh, tough luck.
will go to Perpetual. Rosete was too forwarded. He crossed that center line.
Service Casanya.
Casanya finally getting another serve to go in. Rosete going cross court. Casanya with a set for Austria, but it went long.
Oh, no touch from the blockers of PGJC Navy. That is an out for Hero Austria.
What a close set that we're looking at in here.
Serving for PGJC.
Taneo again with that running serve. It's Casanya with that set for Kenry Malinis. Jacqueline King going Joven de la Vega. Got blocked.
Now a good net defense from Rosales and Austria on that one. Rosales,
He read it right.
chinicheer niya itong teammates niya. Let's go, let's get this set.
Taneo tosses it up for de la Vega, the off speed. Here comes Kenry Malinis. Almodiel.
Perpetual playing the way they want to right now. Good floor defense and offense as well for them. Philippine Navy, medyo nagugulat sa adjustments nitong Perpetual.
2 points away from getting ahead in this match. Aiming for a 2-1 lead. King with a nice dig. Taneo setting up Joven de la Vega.
Oh, Balmores did not get that attack. Nag-bounce lang pala sa floor in front of him.
Serving Blanche Castal.
Balmores, the joust here, the push by Rosales. Taneo sets it up. Dolor going to Joven de la Vega. Taneo with a dig. Here comes the back set. Oh, Rosete! That ball went up.
Hindi na timingan dito ni Rosete kasi patalon na siya pero sa iba pala papunta yung bola.
Like the ball was right behind him and he's got no way of controlling his attack here. Set point, Perpetual.
Wala, pagka may first ball, maganda naman yung deliver. Greg, okay naman sana eh, kasi nag-timing ka. Wala natin na para, sige lang. Di pa tapos yan.
Guys, cheer up ba? Cheer up, cheer up, cheer up.
Sa natambag, enjoy nyo.
Set point for Perpetual. Navy still believe that they could actually extend this set.
And the same reminders for PGJC Navy. Enjoyin nyo lang yung laro. And kung paano kayo gumalaw, yun lang yung gawin nyo.
Oniel Rosales serving for the set. It turned out to be an ace, and what a way to finish set number 3. And to take a 2-set-to-1 lead. An exclamation point. An ace. Numerous aces already here for Perpetual. And everybody's actually contributing one way or the other. 25-20 in 24 minutes. Perpetual 2-set-to-1 lead. Set number 4 still coming your way when we come back. It's what happened back in set number 3, 25-20. Now Perpetual, a twice-to-beat advantage, leads again 2-set-to-1 here, Mosh.
Perpetual with 12 attacks, 1 block, 4 service aces, and though mas marami silang errors, they had 11. And itong PGJC Navy, 8 lang. But what happened to PGJC Navy's net defense? Na yun yung naging difference kanina on the second set kung saan nanalo sila.
They lost some sort of a momentum within, of course, but then Jobert Almodiel, a different kind of swag is what we're seeing from Jobert Almodiel. Basically trying to lead back. Well, they got the lead back here for Perpetual. So let's see if they could actually come up with the same level of energy, the same kind of swag. And of course, let's see if they could finish off PGJC Navy Sea Lions in 4 sets.
For Jobert Almodiel, kapag maganda yung palo niya, automatic sa kanya yun. When he lands that swag, he will show it off. And yun talaga, I mentioned earlier, yun yung inaabangan itong volleyball fans sa kanya. And even here, kay Hero Austria.
A bit of a struggle for Hero Austria in this particular match.
We haven't seen him with the kinds of attacks na talagang nakita natin ng preliminary round here for Hero Austria.
For Navy, it's like win or go home. This is set number 4. It's Perpetual. We get things going here in set number 4. Just that push that they need to get things going, to start things off here.
Push on that zone 5 and nobody was home for Perpetual. Masyado naka-forward itong players ng Perpetual.
Lolo serves another good one here. One hand set by Casanya. Well set, and that ball is back to their side of the court. Here comes Joven de la Vega. It's out.
Oh, too wide for Joven de la Vega. Again, targeting zone 5. Pero too much power on that attack.
Austria has turned to serve here. Welcome, folks. You're watching the quarterfinals between PGJC Navy Sea Lions against Perpetual. Perpetual with a twice-to-beat advantage. We are already here in set number 4. The swag is back.
A good net defense that time on Almodiel and Rosales.
Austria will just have to get that ball in for the service. Rosete trying to go back row. Here comes the outspeed. Nothing much that Navy could do about that one. Kenley Malini is responsible for that point for Perpetual.
Once again, favorite niya yung move na yun to just drop that ball on that spot. And he has been very successful in this game.
One hand or two hands. He's been doing it consistently here in this match. Still, it's turning out to be an unpredictable move or unpredictable attack for Perpetual here. Look at that. Left-handed for Kenley Malinis. This one, Greg Dolor targets the right area, gets the line, gets the point.
That time inside for Greg Dolor with that speedy attack from him. Kahit hindi malakas, pero ang hirap pa rin kunin because of the speed.
It's supposed to be Renan Taneo. It's going to be serving here for the Navy. 2 serving 3. Almores, Austria.
Oh!
Almodiel goes for it and successfully getting the point.
Choosing for that attack instead of just giving a free ball to PGJC Navy. Look at that.
What's the extra curve on the move or on the shot?
I think it goes both ways. The shot and the move after. And that one again will go to Perpetual. That will touch the antenna from that attack from PGJC Navy.
Perpetual now takes a 3-point lead. Unfortunately for Joven de la Vega, as he was going for the off-speed, ball hitting the antenna. Tough breaks. Easy over for De La Vega. Casanya with a set for Malinis.
Oh, a net violation committed by PGJC Navy. A lot of points are going through the way of Perpetual help in this set.
Not exactly the time to make those errors. As Perpetual takes a 4-point advantage in a 2-set-to-1 lead here. Quite long for Rosales. Macalma is back. There was also the Chandiwa returning for Navy. Regalo! Thank you, point.
Dalawa pa sila, Rosete and Diwa. Gustong kunin yung regalo na yon. Good one for PGJC Navy. Buti hindi sila nagkabanggaan.
Sobrang malas na napagaganon pa nangyari. Here comes Casanya, setting it for Kenley Malinis. At the back row, Bonch Castel tosses it up. Easy over for Greg Dolor. Casanya, back setting it for Kenley Malinis.
That was too low for Kenley Malinis. That one. Masyado nang mababa yung pagkapalo niya.
And that's where you feel the most pressure when you're trying to finish off your opponent. Maybe too early at this stage of set number 4 for Perpetual, just hanging on to their 1-point lead. Macalma to Dolor, tosses it up for Joven de la Vega. Joven de la Vega almost running out of space there. Louis Ramirez, the push, there was the joust.
Quick hands by Ramirez.
Modiel was able to take for that one. Now, and then changing the force of the attack here for Navy.
Again, with the net defense of Philippine Navy, ito yung ginawa nila on the second set, kaya sila nanalo. And binabalik nila in this set, a clear block for PGJC Navy on that Almudiel's attack.
6-all. Almudiel.
Oh, net touch.
Ooh.
Committed by PGJC Navy. That was Diwa. Joven De La Vega, tinatanong pa yung second referee.
Yeah,
Ako ba yun?
Well, it's not you, kid.
Ayun,
Yun, the right arm of John Diwa touching that net. Henry Malinis, Kalingking. Comes Macalma going to Joven De La Vega with a cross court.
Oh, a net touch naman by Jobert Almudiel on that block.
Tit for tat. Even at 7.
How
Fourth
close
set.
can this game be?
Basically for Navy, it's win or go home. Oh, Rosetta serves it into the net. 8-7 going into this technical timeout where Perpetual, they lead the match 2-1 and they lead here in set number 4 by just a point.
Magati, bigay ito. Ha? Kasi enjoy na, wala na naman enjoyment eh.
Bigyan natin tuloy-tuloy.
Bigyan natin.
Laban natin, laban. Smile, smile, smile.
Yung, smile lang. Yung.
Let's go tayo, let's go. Isa-isa.
Sige, tuloy-tuloy, ang layo pa.
Guys, goalin natin ito isang set. Oh, let's go.
Go.
Once again, the semifinals, basically 2 teams are still missing in this bracket. As you can see, Signal's already in there, along with Philippine Air Force Jet Spikers. And the battle is still on between Perpetual and PGJC Navy Sea Lions. And later on, the Santa Elena Ball Hammers, they have a twice-to-beat advantage. Can they do it in just one match? Same position here for Perpetual. They need to win this set. They're not extended anymore. Attack goes out for PGJC Navy Sea Lions.
Wide on Diwa, napangiti na lang siya on that attack. A clear miss-hit for him.
Earlier, net touch. So basically a lot of making up to do here, especially for John Diwa. And for some of the key players here for PGJC Navy Sea Lions. Greg Delore was trying to clarify something here. So play resumes with Jobert Almudiel at the service area and Perpetual 9-7 lead here in set number 4. Macalma sets that one up for Greg Delore.
Combination play, and what a kill by Greg Delore. Clear path for him, derecho sa floor yung palo na yun ni Greg Delore. Look at that one.
It's like he was asking the first referee earlier, if I do that, is that going to be a point that will go to us? Yes, indeed. I don't know. That's exactly the question that he was asking.
But a service error from De La Vega, giving a point to Perpetual.
This is what we're talking about. Those are very important plays that they need. I mean, just serving to get it in.
A veteran move coming from PGJC Navy. And no one was there for Perpetual. Jobert Almudiel had to dive for that ball.
Mayroon natin, may babawiin talagang point eh. Itong si John Diwa. An ace for John Diwa.
Nakabawi na, dalawa agad, Benji, for Diwa.
Back to back. And now tied up at 10. Chance to take the lead for the Navy. Ito naman, pinabilis naman ang Perpetual. Roniel Rosales grabbing back the lead once again for Perpetual.
A better reception now for Hero Austria and a set up from Casanya to Rosales. And a good execution, hindi naman sila pinahiya nito ni Roniel Rosales.
Macalma with that set. Casanya, Austria. Macalma going cross court. Oh, Rosales loving that block.
Henry Malines and Rosales were there for Greg Dolor. Kanina pa sila nanggigigil ng block itong si Greg Dolor.
Finally getting that satisfaction.
Nauna na si Henry dun eh.
Greg Dolor. Dig by Almontiel. Henry Malines could not get it over two blockers.
Now, a solid block from Greg Dolor. Binawian niya agad itong blockers ng Perpetual.
Well, whatever it is that you're doing, don't keep your eyes off. Wherever it is that you're watching this from, whatever it is that you're using. Live stream, we got it. On One Sports, we got it. Austria. Ball is up. Rosete. Morris. Now Austria going for it again. Gets the line. Cross court.
Second time around, making sure to get that point for Perpetual. Cross court attack for Hero Austria.
It might have been a lot of struggle for Hero Austria in this match. But his form is back. And what a perfect time for it to come back for him. They got a 2-point lead. Macalma.
That is out. And that point will go to Perpetual. No, now those errors from PGJC Navy, yung mga maliliit na errors na ganon, Benji, that is very costly, especially in this set na kailangan bumawi ng PGJC Navy, and Perpetual is up.
Sometimes they're forced to take risks. Just didn't go the third way that time around. It's Greg Dolor, the block, but it's a point, but it will go the way of PGJC Navy Sea Lions. Rosales tried.
Pero kapag ganun kalakas yung palo talaga, kahit solid yung block mo, lalabas pa rin yung bola.
"12 serving 14. Running serve for Taneo. Austria, Casanya, going to Almodiel.
With that attack from Almodiel and that swag, he deserves that point.
And the people here at Paco Arena are really enjoying the performance of Jobert Almodiel. All set with that dig, Kaling King. Joven de la Vega gets the line.
Cross-court attack by Joven de la Vega. He has been deadly for PGJC Navy in this game.
Ball almost landing right in front of Coach Sam, and he said, "It's okay, it's okay. I saw it. No problem." Trying to close in on this 2-point deficit that they have. Bonge Castel. Here comes Kendry Malines. Joven de la Vega once again. No, Balmores won't be able to get that.
Joven de la Vega taking advantage on that gap between the blockers of Perpetual Help.
Austria with a dig. Malines. Ball goes up. Ramirez.
Oh, that point will go to Perpetual. A lifting violation committed by PGJC Navy.
Another technical timeout. Set number 4, folks. A 16-14 lead for Perpetual. More action coming your way right after this break.
Huwag natin sila unahan. Pag natin palalayo niya, pag lumalayan, tayo rin mahirapan. Sipagan pa natin para lampasan natin sila, ha? Usap sa harapan, yung magbablock. Oh. Go. Sige, pag-threshold nyo, ayan. Mag-block lang. Tulungan nyo.
Well, it gets more and more interesting, folks, and we can't blame you if you cannot actually leave us. Or basically, if you want to do something else, you just have to wait until this match is over. Pagdating sa kwentuhan, may iwanan kayo, sayang.
And you cannot miss this match,
Yes.
Perpetual against PGJC Navy. And we have one more after this one, Santa Elena naman against IEM.
Right on. Santa Elena with a twice-to-beat advantage.
Oh, miss hit by Jobert Almudiel, opting for an attack instead of a free ball.
Poise under pressure. That's Joshua Jobert Almudiel for you. Casanya with the set for Almudiel. The off speed. Coming clean right now. Dolor right there in the middle. Ball is still up. We got a rally going on. Almudiel. Was there a touch? Was there a touch?
Oh, they need to clarify that. That is going to be a crucial call.
Let's see it for ourselves. There was indeed a touch. They have decided the point will go the way of Perpetual. There's that swag again from Jobert Almudiel.
That's why he couldn't believe it. And nung unang sinabi that that ball is going out, he protested for that point.
Was indeed crucial. 17 serving 15. Perpetual, the 2-1 lead, could finish off Navy's campaign in this open conference with a win here in set number 4.
Look at that quick hands by Ramirez.
Ball is still up. It's still in play. Austria. Henry Malinas tosses it up. Austria going for it.
Austria through the hands of the blockers of PGJC Navy, and with that eagerness, kanina hindi niya nakukuha yung rhythm niya, but at the right timing, getting that point for Perpetual. Look at that, 3 blockers. Pero look at his reaction.
So much for the struggle. The form, the deadly form is back for Hero Austria. Navy down by 3.
Ngayon, magsiserve sila. Re-receive tayo maganda. Burik! Play tayo ha. Pass play tayo pag maganda ha.
Ano, huwag kayo masyadong gigil. Kasi service sila, tanggapin natin na maayos yung bola para ma-deliver natin. Huwag tayo masyadong gigil, naghahabol tayo. Relax lang tayo.
Frontline ka na ba, Carl? Frontline ka.
Relax lang, huwag tayo manigas. Kailangan magawa natin ng paraan
kanina pa yung gitna nila butas, so ganyan nyo lang.
Tulong-tulong kayo, gawa nyo ng paraan, gawa nyo ng paraan.
PGJC Navy Sea Lions down by 3. And this could be the end of their campaign here. But of course, the 18 points, and you still got 7 points to go your way for Perpetual. Still meaning, still have a long ways to go.
PGJC, they need a 1 good stop for them to score. And just like that, to recover and to set up once again.
Joven de la Vega not ready to give up yet. 16 serving 18. Let's see if they have been able to gather some momentum here. Navy Sea Lions. 2 consecutive points for the Navy, and they're just down by 1.
Ramirez nasa ilalim ng pinalo yung bola. That's why it went out.
We can understand both teams feeling a lot of pressure here. But it's got to be a whole lot more for the Navy. as they want to be able to play another day. The urgency to tie it all up. Balmores, Casanya going Austria. Rosete right there at the other side of the net. Joven de la Vega, he served, and in that rally, he gets the point. He tied it all up.
Joven de la Vega, you cannot do anything about that anymore when he is open. And kahit galing pa sa likod, kapag na-timingan niya yung bola.
And he's showing everybody the stuff he's made of. Nerves of steel. A chance to go ahead here in set 4. Taking his time. A very important service, a very important opportunity to get another point here. Hero Austria went back row. It caught the line.
Attack goes in for Hero Austria. Once again, perfect timing for his comeback, Benji. Kasi kanina no first 2 sets, hindi pa niya nakukuha yung rhythm niya. Pero ngayon, when Perpetual needs him, dun siya nagpapakita.
As they say, better late than never. At least it's back. Luis Ramirez with the set, or the serve rather. Joven de la Vega still at it. Now over at the other side of the net.
Natapakan yata ni Hero Austria yung paa ni Joven when he landed. This is not a nice sight to see here.
And we were already making a lot of mention of the comebacking skills and ability of Hero Austria. And that's really not just a big ouch.
Landed on the foot of De La Vega. Twisted his ankle.
This is going to be crucial here for Perpetual as Navy have managed to tie it all up here in set number 4.
Hope it's gonna be okay. Minsan, Benji, kapag ganyan na twist mo yung ankle mo, pag pinagpag mo, minsan nagiging okay pa eh.
The only thing I learned about sports, even in basketball, is when your teammates help you out of the court, that means it's not going to be as easy for you to make a comeback. That really hurts. Sometimes they just walk it off it.
Kailangan lang ng pahinga ni Hero Austria, but we hope he is okay and he can recover. That is going to be out. And that point will go to PGJC Navy.
Now it's Navy up by 1. And we get a timeout. Let's listen in.
Nay, di ba? Ganyan ang gusto mong bola, di ba? O ba't wala? Okay, sige. Kalimutan nyo yung nangyari kanina, ha? Isa lang ang score ng kalaban na lamang sa atin, Luksek. Pasahan natin, magkombinasyon ka. Okay, bawi ha, bawi. Go!
Well, hold on to whatever it is that you're going to be trying to hold here. Because the next sequence is really going to be very, very important for both teams. Navy now up by 1.
Kahit ako kinakabahan. Just covering and watching this game. What more yung players nandun sa loob ng court.
John Diwa serving. Gets it in. Ang Montiel. Naging regalo. And now a 2-point lead for the Navy.
Philippine Navy. Kapag ganito ng times kasi yung composure nila nandun, alam nila yung gagawin nila towards the end of the game. That is the difference of a veteran team compared to a collegiate team. Kasi collegiate team, they tend to panic kapag ganito yung sitwasyon.
And just when you were saying that, Mosh, they gave away a point. Well, basically, it's just showing everybody the pressure, the amount of pressure that both teams are feeling right now. anxiety on the part of Perpetual wanting to finish off the Navy in 4 sets. Navy surviving, extending it a little bit longer, maybe extend it all the way to play another day. Bonge Castel happens to be in the right place at the right time.
Specialty quick attack from Castel.
Well, he made sure about that. Actually, he went for the running attack.
Yeah, running.
So he wanted to be right there in that position. Gets the point. A 2-point lead for the Navy here. Dolores serving a good one. There's that push. Mohali just coming out of nowhere.
Mohali kahit hindi laging nakakapaglaro dito for Perpetual, minsan lang siya nakakapaglaro ng matagal. But when he is inside, he makes sure that he performs well for his team.
But for one thing, he is the team captain. He's got to show some leadership here. Serves a good one. Taneo tosses it up. Comes the set. Oh!
Well, that is it for PGJC Navy.
What a time to come when the breaks are just simply going your way.
Indeed, a very crucial set for PGJC Navy and Perpetual.
There was a lot of risk in taking that cross-court attack. Taneo. Mohali with that dig. Uh-oh.
Overreaching violation committed by Castel kasi isa-set ni Casanya pero lumabas na yung kamay niya doon.
There's a little bit of confusion that was going on in his set. He was thinking like it was going to be a regalo. Brace yourselves, folks. Delor tosses it up. De La Vega, Mohali is right there. Casanya, Almodiel.
Oh, solid net defense from Castel and Rosete. On that attack from Jobert Almodiel, inabangan na nila yung palo ni Almodiel. Ayun, oh, huling-huli nila. And kahit nakuha pa ni Ramirez, it was too low for Jobert to get it again.
Let's listen in.
Nakapuntos ang kalaban, dapat lalo natin ginaganahan. Dapat keep moving, keep playing, di ba? Hindi yung ganyan. Hindi magandang ugali yan, ganyan. Yun ang lagi kong sinasabi sa inyo, okay? O, pasahan natin ha. Sige, si Bonjuma nasa gitna. Okay. Sino nandito? Singitin mo siya, 100%. Kaya pa yan, kaya.
Set point for Navy.
And quick reminders from Coach Sammy. Just move. Keep moving. Don't stop. Hindi pa tapos itong laban.
Important play here for Perpetual. Good take by Taneo. Rosete gets it over. Ball is still up. Almodiel, easy over. Dolor. Now Taneo tosses it up for Rosete.
And Rosete will get that point. Winning this set. Philippine Navy still alive in this game. Look at that one. Power tip from Rosete. Hindi lang basta-basta drop ball yung ginawa niya.
Yep.
Talagang merong push. And no one from Perpetual was able to get that.
All tied up at 2 sets apiece, 25-22. Navy taking set number 4 in 29 minutes. 5th set, that's up ahead. All right, are you really in for a long ride? Well, you'd better be. 25-22, and PGJC Navy Sea Lions will still be playing. And of course, we are already, the fifth set's coming up. 15 attacks against 11. The blocks, 3-2 favoring, of course, the Navy. The errors, 9-6. They might have been committing a lot of those errors, but this tough play, the tough stance that the Navy has been able to put up against Perpetual. Close how it ended, that fourth set. And it's truly worthy of your time. We have finally gotten your attention, haven't we? Well, don't blame us. We're just enjoying, of course, covering this one for you. We are in the quarterfinals. Is it going to be Perpetual finishing off the Navy here in the fifth set, while the Navy can live to play another day, to fight another day? That will happen for surely on the next game day. That'll be Thursday. But of course, everything, we're just basically talking about it. We got to see the action. It's going to be the Navy serving. Relan Taneo, third setter, with his familiar running serve. Casanya with his set for Kenry Malines. Atentadas the libero right now. Almodiel went long with that one.
Oh, too wide of that attack from Almodiel. And that first point will be very important because that will set the tone here in this fifth set.
They came from a five-setter against Santa Elena. And right now they're encountering another five-setter here against Perpetual, as Joven de la Vega was not able to get that ball over. Lost his timing.
Miscalculation as well for Joven de la Vega. Diniin pa niya yung bola, but he was far from the net.
This is Sereno right now, serving. Trying to go cross court, went wide.
Oh, they need to be careful on those errors for Perpetual as well as for PGJC Navy, because in the fifth set, hanggang 15 lang to, Benji. No room for mistakes anymore.
Ponch Castel serving. Drop ball.
Kenry Malines.
That's the way he has been doing it the entire match. Two hands or one hand.
Yeah.
Yun pa rin eh.
Di pa rin siya naabangan itong PGJC Navy whenever do that.
Angel Rosales. Are they going to be taking the lead this time? Good service, Taneo. Combination, Joven de la Vega.
Siya naman ang nag-drop ball dito sa Perpetual. Even before this game started, Benji, nag-usap na tayo and we mentioned we are expecting this kind of action from PGJC Navy and Perpetual, a five-setter game.
Pressure truly building up. Deadlock at 3. Set number 5, folks. Benji Santiago, Mosh Cruz for One Sports. Kenry Malines. Once again, Perpetual with a twice-to-beat advantage. Navy, it's win or go home. Taneo with a set. John Diwa.
That is too wide for Diwa. Perpetual will get that point, but before that one, the prior play was a combination play for Dolor, and that was a powerful attack. But Perpetual was able to get that and had a counter-attack na nahirapan din itong PGJC.
Taneo with this set for Joven de la Vega. Nice dig by Malines. Casanya trying to tip it over easily. Oh, somebody touching the net on the part of the Navy.
I think that was Diwa who touched the net from PGJC Navy, giving away a point to Perpetual. Let us see that one again. Ayun si Diwa kasi binaba pa niya yung kamay niya.
2 consecutive points for Perpetual. There's something to happen here, and then Kenry Malinis. So the pressure is back.
Service error for Kenry Malinis.
Joven de la Vega. I made mention, nerves of steel. He actually played a big part to tie it all up in this match. Get them
Powerful
to
serve.
survive. Easy over for Almodiel. Taneo going John Diwa. Almodiel trying to go back row. Oh, John Diwa long with that one.
Masyado nang mababa. Kinukuha ni Diwa kasi yung bola, hindi na niya natataas yung kamay niya.
Jobert Almodiel, Perpetual leading 6-4. There's Scaling King. And Greg Dolor, point will go the way of Perpetual to lead by 3.
Couple of attack errors for PGJC Navy. May kasama ng gigil kasi nilalakasan na nila yung palo nila. Unfortunately, nag-outside.
Taking a lot of risks here. It's Navy. But they have to. That ball is still up. Taneo sets it up for Greg Dolor. There's a will, there's a way. John Diwa committing a couple of errors, crucial errors earlier. He's at the service area, but the confidence on him by his coaches. That's why he's still there. Change court now. 8-5 lead for Perpetual.
That eagerness from Perpetual help, you can see it. Kahit kaninong players na naglalaro sa loob, makikita mo kung gaano talaga gusto nilang mapanalo na itong game na to. And now for PGJC Navy, although they are playing more relaxed compared to Perpetual, pero alam mo rin na gusto nilang manalo because of their actions, yung body language na pinapakita nila.
Once again, we are in set number 5, the final set, an 8-5 lead for Perpetual. They have a twice-to-beat advantage. Can they do it in this match? Can they move on to the semifinals? The achievement. This is not a team that is going to easily fold up. They have shown everybody the kind of level that they could play against the club teams. They are NCAA champions, and that's what they're showing everybody here. The heart of a champion, like Perpetual. Taking it further here on Spiker's turf. Luis Ramirez. Macalma is back on the court. Dolor with that attack. Casanya setting up for Kenry Malinis.
Ang linis ng palo ni Kendry. Wala man ang hawak from the blockers of PGJC Navy, and no one from the floor also got that. Let us see that one again. Iwas na iwas sa blockers, Benji, and nandun si Dolor, but he was not able to get that.
The thing about Perpetual is that any of these players can explode. Any of these players can come up with the right play.
Kaya ang hirap din bantayan.
Yes. Kamo na sabi ni Leok. Did not exactly play a lot of minutes here. Pero eto na eh, kumbaga, no choice. We gotta do this. Given the opportunity.
But Leok, whenever he is inside the court, he performs as well. Here for PGJC Navy, in the previous conference, ang ganda ng performance nito ni Leok.
Casanya setting this for Kenry Malinis, the drop. Rosete was right there. They go. go, Serrano. Too much power on that one.
That was an overshoot as well from Casanya. Kaya ang hirap talagang paluin ng ganong bola. Hirap timingan.
Look at Greg Delar piling up those numbers. 14 attacks, 2 blocks, an ace. That may not turn out to be enough if they lose this one. Casanya, the sun going Sereno. That ball is still up. Macalma. Leo again.
Leo with that kind of attack. You cannot do anything about that anymore. Very fast, perfect timing, and perfect load. Look at that, taking advantage of the gap between Rosales and Sereno.
It's not the amount of time that you're playing. It's basically how you perform while you're in there playing. Timeout by Perpetual.
Para makuha si Bon Jomar, tumalong ka na maigi. Isipin mo sa yung bola. Si Aljo, pasingitin mo. Aljo, huwag kang pumalong straight. Pwede palo pa. Isipin mo sa yung bola. Tapos si Kender dito, tapos si Jobert dito. Wala pa yan, ha?
Wala pa, lamang pa tayo.
Alagaan natin ang maigi, ha? Sige. Lagi niyo isipin, nasa inyo ang bola. Ikaw naman nasa harapan. Kung saan yung bakante, mag-drop ka, ha?
Go, go, go.
Pasa lang, basta may pasa, papatay tayo.
Well, truly, one thing is for sure, Perpetual still has this lead, but they actually just trying to stop the momentum of PGJC Navy Sea Lions. Liok, a couple of crucial points that he was able to deliver to contribute here in set number 5, and look at where they are right now.
And
Just a point behind, yes.
At this point of the game, it's all about the mental toughness.
Yep.
Yung composure mo and the end game, kung paano mo i-handle this kinds of situation. And on that one, a great attack from Rosales, getting that point for Perpetual.
They might have this 10-8 lead. PGJC Navy Sea Lions, they are a quality team. They have shown survival.
Oh, too much angle on that attack from Rosete. A clear one. Meron kasi siyang pinatarget pero nasobrahan yung angulo.
Now it's the Navy's turn to call this timeout.
Wala nga ka, napasok ka ba?
Pababawan mo sa kamay, tapos ibaon mo lang doon sa gitna, walang tao. Guys, tatlo.
11 pa lang yan, ang layo pa niya bago matapos.
Let's go, let's go.
Pwede pa ba, Mosh?
Pwede pa, Benji. As long as hindi pa makareach itong Perpetual ng 15 points, yun yung sinasabi ng coaching staff nitong PGJC Navy. Marami pang pwedeng mangyari. Malayo pa sila.
EJ Casanya. Ponch Castel. What a set by Macalma.
Set up for Castel. And that execution from him, look at that running attack.
He played it so near to the net that time around.
And wala rin namang blockers na tumalon dito sa Perpetual. That's why it was very clear for Castel.
So we heard it from Coach Cecil earlier, di ba? Dali mo sa gitna eh. Walang tao doon eh. Doon mo ilaglag. That's what she was saying. 9 serving 11. Set number 5. Almudiel, Casanya.
Sereno with that play, a killer one for Perpetual. And nagulat yung defense itong Philippine Navy. Look at 2 blockers, but just between the hands of the blockers of PGJC Navy.
3 very important points delivered by Sereno here in set number 5. Joven de la Vega. Balmores with that dig.
Almogel too wide on that attack. Andito na talaga pumapasok na yung pressure, yung gigil, yung excitement at this point of the game.
Anxious moments here at set number 5. Castel. Almontiel, right there.
Making sure that the blockers will touch that ball from his attack.
And making sure that everybody saw him do it.
That language from Jobert Almontiel.
Daniel Rosales trying to get them into match point here. Joven de la Vega, not just yet, according to him, according to that attack.
What kind of power did Joven de la Vega put on that attack? Hindi na natin nakita yung bola tumalbog and nandun na sa ceiling nitong Paco Arena.
Do it or die. Win or go home. Navy just hanging in there. Casanya, one and set to Louis Ramirez. Match point for Perpetual.
Alam mo yung mga setup ni Casanya with that one hand, mataas din yung percentage, no? Bihira yung makagawa ng setter na ganon. Look at that set. Perfect yung height for his attacker, Ramirez.
And exactly what I was saying earlier, he is outplaying his counterpart at the other side of the net, Relan Taneo. Match point, folks.
Natin magawa ng paraan to, kahit na ilang puntos yan, pagtulungan na lang natin para sa team natin, no? Iangat lang natin. I-boost yun na. Kung ano naman meron pa tayo, boost pa natin. Wala na eh. Ha? Sige na. Tulong.
One last push. Last-ditch effort by Navy. Trailing by 3. Match point for Perpetual.
Anong gagawin itong PGJC Navy para makahabol pa dito sa Perpetual, or will Perpetual end this one right here?
Alines with the service. Scary moments there for Navy.
Oh, perfect net defense for Perpetual to end this game on that attack from Dolor. The presence of mind of these players hindi nawala all throughout the game. Kahit 5-setter game ito, pero nakita natin kung paano nila trinabaho yung laro, and that's why they are the top-seeded team in the Perpetual.
College champs Perpetual showing what they can do, the stuff they are made of. A twice-to-beat advantage, and they just needed this match to get into the semifinals. Perpetual winning 3-2, 25-23, 16-25, 25-20, 22-25, and 15-11, going the full route to gain entry into the semifinals. The most important player for them, we're going to be talking to him right after this break. Well, it took the full round, but definitely it's worth our time and of course our enjoyment. Kasama ko ngayon ang best player of the game and of course the winning coach. Unahin muna natin ang best player of the game, Jobert. Wow, talagang Sabi nga namin dito, pinakita mo sa lahat, getting those important points, leading your team, and the most important thing there is when you get the point, you let everybody notice you. But ganun talaga ba? Pero anong pumasok sa isipan ninyo? Were you really expecting this to go the full route?
Before kami pumasok sa quarterfinals is nag-ensayo po kami kahit may Saturday, Sunday kami na training kasi ang gusto ni Coach Sam is mapakita namin kung ano ang perpetual. At thank you din kasi nung Saturday is nag-tune up kami against Signal kaya parang boss yung moral namin na gusto naming manalo at makapasok sa Final Four. Kaya lagi sinasabi ni Coach Sam sa amin is just enjoy the game, play your best.
Well, kumbaga, itong nakakalaban ninyo na Navy, talagang may idea ba kayo on how they were supposed to play and inasahan nyo ba na talagang they're going to be a tough competition for you?
Before naglaban yung Santa Elena at Navy is parang parang training pa rin kami, continuous sa basic kasi yung foundation sa volleyball ang pinaka-importante which is service receive. Then nung nalaman na namin Navy kalaban, pinag-aralan namin yung mga set play nila, yung galaw nila, kung sino mga tao sa loob ng court.
Pero yung mga move, yung mga trademark move mo, every time you get up, sampulan mo nga kami, isa pa. Anyway, congratulations yung mga babatiin.
Binabati ko yung parents ko nasa Cebu. Thank you sa support. Ingat kayo, God bless. Ang mga friends ko na nanonood ngayon nandito, thank you so much. At sa Perpetual Community, lalo na sa chairman namin na si Sir Tony Tamayo at sa president na si Anthony Tamayo.
Congratulations, good luck. You're already in the semis. Well done, good job. Samantala, of course, wedding coach, Coach Sammy, ito naman, nakita ko talaga rito sa inyo, hindi mo man lang talaga pinaranas sa iyong mga team o sa iyong mga players dito sa team ninyo sa Perpetual na tumikim ng talo. Ano ba sikreto, Coach?
It's just only a practice and I told my players always that they're going to focus sa practice and enjoy the practice because pag pinasukan ng pressure yan, pinasukan ng kaba, mag-iiba yung movement nila. And we study. Lahat naman pinag-aralan namin kasi alam namin na malakas yung mga kakalabanin namin.
Talaga malakas yung makakaharap ninyo dahil Signal. Naka-tune up ninyo yun. Binabanggit kanina ni Jobert last Saturday. Anong inaasahan natin doon, Coach?
Well, Signal is one of the best team because sila nag-champion. Happy kami naka-tune up namin sila. And of course, the ball is round. Hindi natin alam kung sino mananalo. Basta gagawin na namin lahat yung dapat namin gawin para kami manalo.
Perpetual community, they need to hear from you, Coach, yung mga message mo sa kanila.
Well, number one, pasasalamatan ko ang aking chairman, Tony Tamayo, and ang aming presidente na si Mr. Anthony Tamayo sa lahat ng support na binigay nila sa amin at lalo na sa akin kasi ako yung sports director. Sir, maraming salamat. Ito, semifinals na po kami. Salamat po.
Ayan, congratulations, Coach, and good luck in the semifinals. So you met the coaches and of course the best player. Balikan natin si Mosh.
Congratulations, University of Perpetual, help getting this game against PGJC Navy and booking that ticket to the semi-final round. They had their twice to beat advantage and they did not disappoint getting that ticket just in one game. Now in the first set, they were so ready for this game. Ang ganda ng pinakita nitong Perpetual. Good attacks, good floor defense, but they were lacking on that coverage. As you can see, 12 attacks for PGJC Navy and only 9 for Perpetual. Now on the second set, nabuhay itong PGJC Navy. Joven de la Vega, Dolor, and their service aces as well as their net defense. Nakuha nila yung set na yon.
Hindi naman talaga pushovers itong PGJC Navy Sea Lions. And no wonder they are able to enter this quarterfinals. Just yun nga lang, talagang sometimes you would call it breaks of the game, no? Sometimes it would go the way of PGJC Navy. It would also go the way of Perpetual. Pero the most important thing is they were just hanging in there. Look at this convincing nga in set 2, winning that one 25-16. In the third set, nabuhayan na naman Mosh. Perpetual, siguro pumapasok din sa isipin na all you gotta do is just finish this and then we could go already into the semi-finals. 25-20. So Navy naman na somehow naglag back against Perpetual. And then set number 4 once again. Now, set number 4 turned out to be close, Mosh.
Very close yung fourth set natin. And meron nga tayong nakita si Hero Austria na injure pa on that set. Pero bumawi naman itong Perpetual for him on the fifth set. Ang ganda na ng balikan ng palo and ng defense ng PGJC Navy and Perpetual. And pina-excite nila itong buong Paco Arena sa fifth set natin.
It's all a matter of who has managed to be able to handle the pressure. It was on almost the entire match. It was still close somehow, but there were just some breaks that did not go the way of PGJC Navy Sea Lions. And guess what, folks? Perpetual still unbeaten, and they are already in the semifinals, March.
Definitely, look at that, 48 attacks for Perpetual, and although mas marami itong PGJC, pero yung errors ng Perpetual, kasi less sila 31 errors compared to 43 of PGJC Navy. 6 blocks, 6 aces for Perps, and blocks 11 for PGJC Navy. Pero nung endgame na kasi, yung composure nitong Perpetual hindi talaga nawala.
Yun na nga, nabalitaan ko. Naka-tune up nila signal. Their signal ang kanilang kakaharapin in the semifinals, which is going to be a best of 3. So how about that? There's still one team para makumpleto na ang cast ng ating semifinals, and that's still going to be next. Santa Elena takes on IEM. I'm going to be out of here. Mosh is going to be staying, and Carlo will be up next. So we'll see you at the ball games, folks.